is going to let us rock and roll pure stock style into 1 and 2.
Down into 1, and O'Hara on the inside. Benoit up on the outside as they come off of turn number 2. It is O'Hara setting the pace down into 3 with the 37 of Talbot looking low. Takes over the second spot. Here comes the 30 of Souza trying to make some noise down on the inside.
But O'Hara continues to set the pace with Talbot right in his rear view. Top 3, single file into turns 3 and 4. Robidoux gets a dive down to the inside of Benoit. That's the battle for the 5th position. Nerf bar to Nerf bar they race with Robidoux peeking out by a nose. He'll overtake the 5th spot. O'Hara leads into turn number 2.
Benoit finally settles in back in the 6th spot. Up front, we got a battle for the lead. Matt Talbot down on the inside, looking for the lead off of turn number 4. Side by side across the stripe, put the 37 atop the standings at lap number 3.
He takes over P1 by a tire as Ethan Souza fills a hole down bottom created by Josh O'Hara. They are wheel to wheel into 3 and 4, sitting only behind the New Bedford native Matt Talbot. O'Hara slides back, is now stuck together with Checkered for the 3rd position, but Ethan Souza sits a car length and a half back of Matt Talbot into 3.
Down into 3 and 4 they go, and here comes Brent Robidoux to fill the hole down on the inside, looking for a top 4 run, and edges out O'Hara at the stripe for that 4th position. O'Hara still hanging tight on the outside as they hit turns 1 and 2. Talbot sets a pace. Souza is 2nd. Cordeira sits 3rd. The 25 of Robidoux 4th. O'Hara sits 5th. Deep in the pack, the 03 of Mike Henriques and the 41 battle for position just inside the top 10.
Up front, Talbot and Souza, separated now by 2 car lengths, look to wheel themselves to the start-finish line. 7 laps on the board, 18 circuits remaining, and it is Matt Talbot setting the pace. A little further back, it's a nice battle for 3rd with Jared Cordeira trying to force himself to the inside now of Brent Robidoux. That's your battle for 3rd as they cross the start-finish.
Robidoux is able to use the inside lane, find himself sitting 3rd now, about 5 car lengths behind the battle for the lead. Down the backstretch they go, and Ethan Souza now takes a look to the outside, settles him back behind Talbot off of turn number 4, right up on the back bumper, slides it up the racetrack, takes another look to the outside, down into turn 1.
Off of 2 they come, and it's still a 2-car dogfight at the top of the leaderboard. It's Matt Talbot looking for his first win in 2024, and Ethan Souza looking to park it back in victory lane for the first time in the Burr months. Off of 2, it is Robidoux sitting in 3rd, Cordeira 4th. Josh O'Hara, great run for the New Bedford native, rounding out the top 5, but Talbot sits all alone at the top of the leaderboard off of turn number 4.
A little bit of a cluster from 6th on back as Alice Benoit is still holding on about a car length between that battle. Tim Ouellette on the outside of Greg Perry behind them. Danny Massa and Mike Henriques trying to jockey for position to try to find some running room up through the field. 12 laps up on the board. Next time by, we're at the halfway. Talbot looking to celebrate some good news in victory lane here tonight. Puts a lap on Mark Senkowitz down into turn 3.
He's come close a few times this season, but hasn't found the pot of luck at the end of the rainbow. But he may have it off of turn number 2 as they approach Gary Conrad, who will go -1 to the leaders. Ethan Souza duels with Talbot for that top spot. Talbot hangs on by a centimeter, and we are at lap 14 as the leaders roll into 2.
The Toyota of Dartmouth, number 37, leads the charge down into turn number 3. Ethan Souza now trying to wind up, looks for the crossover off of 4. Down to the bottom he goes, but Talbot is able to hold him off that time. The Milo Excavation, number 37, continues to lead the charge at 15.
Even through a crop dust, Matt Talbot is able to hang on to his slim lead. Behind them, though, it is Brent Robidoux comfortably in 3rd. He's leading our Rookie of the Year race in these pure stock class. But in front of him, it is Matt Talbot and Ethan Souza, still counter-punching one another for the top spot. Off of 4, Talbot will continue to lead. We are at lap 17 as the leaders runder down in a 1.
Deep in the field, Mike Henriques and Greg Perry made a little bit of contact that last time through turns 1 and 2. Saw Henriques have to jam on the binders to slow up and keep that car straight. That slowed up Danny Massa as they run just inside, still 8th and 9th position. Have not been able to make any noise to work themselves up through the field, while up front they are pulling away as Matt Talbot is 6 laps away from picking up his first win of the season if he can hold off the charges of Ethan Souza.
He has so far, but we'll see if he can continue that as he leads the charge into turns 3 and 4. Him and Souza separated now by 3 car lengths. Field stretching itself out around the Cement Palace. 5 laps to go, and Matt Talbot, this is the best he's looked all year, and he's showing why as he leads the field to the back straightaway.
Down the backstretch into turn 3 and closing in on some more lap traffic as the laps wind down. 21 laps up on the board, and he is now enjoying his most comfortable lead of the event, about 4 car lengths ahead of Ethan Souza.
Lap car is moving to the top of the racetrack as Matt Talbot leads now by 4 car lengths on the 30 of Ethan Souza. Ethan leading the Sunoco drive for the Cup standings as of now, but is not leading the race. He trails only Matt Talbot, who runders down into 3 and 4. KJ gives them the twins. 2 circuits to go for the 37 of Talbot.
Talbot in control off of turn number 4, putting the black 37 through its paces at the top of the leaderboard. They roll down the backstretch. Keep your eyes deep in the field. Here comes Danny Massa trying to take a peek underneath the 0-3 of Mike Henriques. Couldn't make the move with one more time down into turn 1.
Matt Talbot able to set the pace into turn number 2. He is separated by 4 car lengths from Ethan Souza. A car length behind him is Brent Robidoux. But off of turn number 4, it's a moment is waited for years. Matt Talbot parks it in pure stock victory lane. Second going to Ethan Souza. And Brent Robidoux, the Rookie of the Year leader, rounds out the top 3.
Yeah, not too bad.
Now the announcement, I'm going to let you make the announcement to the fans here. I already know because I saw it on social media. That's the only reason I'm saying anything, but it's a pretty good week.
Yes, me and my wife, we're expecting the best crew chief ever. So Paisley Grace will be coming at you in March.
Awesome. This has got to feel real good. You got out front early, really had to hold off a hard charge in Ethan Souza for quite a while.
Yeah, I saw him in my mirror, and I just tried not looking. I was just like, I'm just going to look out front and see what happens.
Sometimes that's the best way, and it really worked out for you. Over the final several laps, you were able to open up a comfortable lead.
Yeah, I stopped looking at my mirror at that point. I was like, I'll wait till he gets there, and he never showed up. So
it's got to feel real good. I know it's been a tough season for you so far, but this is a pretty good one.
Yeah, just been kind of laying low a little bit, tinkering with the car when I can, and kind of figured some stuff out, and now it works. So it seems to be going in the right direction.
I know you got some people you want to thank.
Of course. My Emily Talbot, I apologize. We're at the racetrack. I always go by Brightman. She is the knowledge behind this whole thing. I don't know anything about race cars. I just drive it. She does all the setup info. That's all her.
It's a pretty good team then.
Oh, yeah. And then all my sponsors, of course. MC Tools, Milo Excavation, Mac Electric, Garage Equipment Services, M's Finish Line Designs, of course. She has to keep up with my mess. And then Toyota of Dartmouth.
Congratulations. Welcome back to Victory Lane.
Appreciate it. Thank you.
Matt Talbot, ladies and gentlemen, tonight's Helger South Coast Power Equipment Pure Stock feature winner. Second place to Ethan Souza. Ethan didn't get the win, but a pretty good night. You come out here with the max points.
Yeah, definitely. It was a great night since we unloaded. We were fast in practice. Did a good pill draw and qualified pretty good. So did exactly what we had to do tonight, so no complaints.
It's got to feel real good coming out of here with a second and a real strong run heading into the playoffs.
Yeah, absolutely. We've been solid these last 3 weeks, and I think we found a little bit more tonight. So I'm excited for the rest of the playoffs. Can't do this without the help of Uncle Fred, all the sponsors, Catman Sports, Lucky's Irish Pub, Aspen Dental, Nectar Labs, Stevie's, Toys for Boys, Family Cairo, and Keep It Clean Detailing.
Congratulations, a great run for second. Ethan Souza in the number 2 spot. Third place finisher, Brent Robidoux. And Brent, a little bit of traffic there slowed you up at the front, but a good run up into the 3rd spot.
Yeah, I know starting 9th, it was going to be a little bit of a challenge just to get up to the front. And we were having handling issues all day, trying to figure this thing out. But for a 3rd after today, I'll take it.
Coming out of here with 5 points in the championship chase, you got to feel real good about your chances over the next 2 weeks.
I mean, yeah, it's a great start with 5 points. Just we're going to carry that on from here and see what we can do.
I know you got some people you want to thank.
Yeah, I want to thank my mom, my dad, my brother, my grandparents, my crew chief Scott, Saugus Salisbury, Finish Rate Excavating, Sherrod Apartments, Signs by 6, Terrorbred Quarter Horses, DC35, and that's it.
No happy birthday to Mom?
That's it. Happy birthday to my mom.
All right, there's your podium finishes.